Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Uncle Bandit stream. I hope everyone's doing well and staying safe out there. I'm hanging in there. I'm having a decent day today. Nothing really to complain about, which is kind of nice. I just sort of been keeping active, been keeping busy. There's a few things I got to do around the house yet, sometime this week. So maybe I'll get to that. Speaking of doing things around the house, today we are starting our playthrough of GRIS, a frankly beautiful looking game that I'm really sort of looking forward to checking out. So without further ado, let us hop back into the video verse. So this game doesn't have a start screen, so we're just kind of already at the main menu, which is interesting. Anyway, So GRIS is developed by Nomada Studios, published by Devolver Digital, released originally for Mac, Windows, and Nintendo Switch, December of 2018. Nomada, a studio based out of Barcelona. Really cool to see that. Really cool to see Spanish devs, you know. So, apparently this game's described as like a platformer adventure game. Also, for some reason, my controller's not working. Controller, hello? Hello, controller? Hold on, I'm gonna have to... Oh, wait, no. Ah, there we go. There it is. I knew we could find it. I also noticed there's no, like, settings on them. Ooh. Yeah, forget what I was talking about. Oh. Oh. Interesting. Oh, that's cool. See, I see what they're doing. Yeah, on these close-up shots, I think they're using reference, but in these sort of... Yeah, that's cool. Can we also talk about, like, the coloring of this scene? Like... Wow. Dude. I'm really digging a lot. Like, I haven't even started playing, I'm really digging it. Between sort of the yeah, because you get, like, sort of these jagged edges. I wonder how they did that. Like, is it like a layering thing, or... Wow. This is cool. Created by Nomada Studio. Hello. I like your hair. Your hair is quite nice. Oh, okay. Oh. I pressed a button and... I wonder where I'm going. Hello? Oh, I see other hills back there. Passing through some sort of, cloud. Oh, what are those? Those birds? Wow. Oh, I can run. I can jump. Hey, look at me go. Look at me go. Look at me run. I do not have a double jump, which is interesting. Wow. Wow. Look at these. Look at this. Like some of like the backdrop is really nice, and like, and it's not even like all that complicated either. It's like, you know, you have some of these, you know, some of these crumbling facades. You have oh, that was cool. You know, some rocks and some trees. I do kind of appreciate how there's like this two-tone thing going, where like you have the bright white in the front, and then you have sort of this, I guess you'd call it like eggshell, or like a little gray. Just sort of create a bit of, I don't know, like a bit of a contrast, I guess. So that it's not just one flat color. I still don't know how they do that. Whatever they do for like these clouds or like these sort of unusual kind of shaped outlines, I'm not sure how they did that. It must have been kind of tough. Hello. Who are you? Well, whatever it is following me. I wonder. Oh. What do I up here? Unless I was supposed to go this way. I cannot jump up there. Well, this looks like something, though. Whoa. I got two of those things following me now. Okay, so I'm missing one, but I did see one back here. Oh, there is one up there. Can't reach it, though. Bit of a shame, but I can't reach it. Do. Whoa, look at that thing. Hello, friend. Hope it's friendly. Oh. Oh. Oh, okay. I get it. So now I got 3 of these things. See, I want to say... Alright, it wasn't here. Okay, I bet I can get that. I bet I can actually go and grab that. Just gotta figure it out. Because it's not like I take fall damage or anything. Or at least I don't think I do. Ah, look at me. Whoa, that was cool. I don't know what that did. But it totally did something. Not sure what, but it did something. Okay, so I can pause. Nah, brightness is fine. Resolution is fine. Full screen is fine. Okay, so there really isn't much to this game, like, technically. Also, what a neat design choice. You have, like, this, like, really gray kind of looking thing. But the blue hair of, I don't know what you'd call her. GRIS woman. The, the hair of GRIS woman has, like, this color that really stands out. Stands out, from the environment. So, like, if you're sort of not sure where you are at any given point, you can... Whoa. Whoa. Look at all these warm colors. Jeez. Wow. That's pretty. I feel like I'm running through album cover art. Do. What's going on up here? Well, that's a tree. Hello, tree. Oh. Huh. Well, that was cool. Hmm. Huh. Okay, so... They seem to indicate a collectible of some sort. So maybe that's the goal. Maybe I need to get a bunch of these collectibles. Or whatever they are. Whoa! Look at me go! Look at me go! Sliding on down. So I guess I have to be a little self-aware. Or at least somewhat aware of, like... this stuff. Whoa. Whoa! Wow. That was really cool. I can't go that way. I must go this way. Across some sort of crumbling bridge. Wow. That's really nice looking. Whoa. GRIS. Hey, it's the title. Wow. That's kind of cool. Where am I falling? Alright, I fell pretty far there. Seem to be some pyramids. Oh, this is a thing. Ah, as it turns out, going left yields solutions. Remember this. We seem to have arrived at the pyramids. You know, I wonder if this game had any inspiration from Journey at all. I wonder. I mean, I can't speak for him, but I was just curious. These fans are neat. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, that's something to keep in mind. The gust storms of this area whip up the sands. Didn't get in. And the music accommodates too. Huh. I wonder... Yeah, I don't see anything hiding around here. And yeah, the only thing I can do is jump, which is interesting. Yeah, when the winds pick up, the organ picks up. That's really cool. Yeah, I don't know what they do for that. Come on, I need you to go faster. There we go. I got something. Oh dear. I was like, I wonder what's down here. Oh wait. There's nothing down here. Oh dear. Also, a really neat thing there. They put the fans inside of here to show that this area is safe from the winds, because the fan does not spin when the wind picks up. So I think that's... Oh, whoops. Okay, so I need a second one of these. Ah. Okay, so we're gonna use this to create a little bridge up there. I think that's gonna be the plan. Do 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 do. All right, we're up here. We're waiting. We're waiting. We're waiting. Let's go. Do 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 do. Very pretty. All right, we seem to be. Oh. Okay, I wasn't expecting that at all. No. It's not. I was not expecting that. Nice. Oh yeah, so I guess you had to get that before it arrived here. Or else you wouldn't have been able to jump down there. That's interesting. Oh. Ah. It got caught up against a thing? Yeah, it seems I have to break through that somehow. But I'm not able to. It's kind of a bummer. Yeah, I wish I knew how to break through it. And... okay, I can jump back up there. Oh, maybe I had to land on it from up there. Maybe that's what I had to do. Uh-oh. No, don't... Ah! Dang whirlwinds. How dare you get in my way? Well, up we go. Box. Oh. Oh, I can turn into a box. Oh. I see. I'm gonna have to test this out. Because if I don't, it might bug me. It might bug me if I don't test it out at least once. Jump. Jump. There we go. Look at that. Now, I don't know what they do, but they seem like collectibles. And you know how I love collectibles, chat. Leave me alone, whirlwinds. I have the power of Cube. Let's see what's going on over here. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Yeah, it's not stopping. Ah, there we go. Oh. Well, hello. Yo. What is this? It looks to be some sort of temple. I would guess. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. All right. Well, down further we go. Oh. Where are we? I can't go any further that way. There's a lot of statues down here. They seem to not be having a good time. No. I don't know what that accomplished. Oh. Well, that's what that accomplished. Whoa. Well, here I am. I wonder, can I slide down as a... No? Okay. For a moment, I was curious. Yo, Poyo! Thank you for the raid. By God! Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. How's your stream? How you doing, my dude? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, welcome in. It's great to see you. For everyone just joining us, we are playing GRIS, a very pretty platformer adventure game made by the people over in Nomura. So yeah, how was your stream, dude? How's it going? Oh, I always wanted to play this, but then it was removed from Game Pass. Oh, I didn't realize that. See, this is why... So, I'll tell you a fun fact, chat. I actually don't have Game Pass, because I'm lame. That's the only reason, is because I'm very lame. I actually bought this game. Which I'm glad that I did, honestly. So far, this game is extremely pretty. I feel like I shouldn't have done that. It feels like I did something rude. But, yeah, like... This game is extremely pretty. And... I will say that, so far, the gameplay feels good. You know? Like, jumping feels very, sort of... light, but not too floaty, and... You know. Okay, so I need 5. Where am I gonna get 5 of these things? Because I only have 2. Hmm? Ah! I'm smart. So what's the lore and story so far? Don't know. If you want my honest opinion, I don't know. You are a lady, and that lady was singing, I guess, at one point to a stone statue. But at some point, you were unable to sing anymore. Your voice gives out, or you're not able to sing, or whatever. And so the stone statue crumbles. You fall to the earth. And now I have to go platform around, I guess. So yeah, that's basically what it's about. Hmm. Oh. Ha! I am smart. I do want to get up there, though. So what I think I might do is I'll grab this. And that gives us 3. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to straighten it back up. And then we're going to miss the jump entirely. Wow. I'm going to do the thing. Oh, wait. No, I'm not. So, like, basically we're collecting these little orbs that help us, you know, make bridges and stuff. There's also these big orbs that, like that one over there, to the right there. Those big orbs are some sort of collectible, I guess. The game marks how many you've gotten, but they don't seem important to progression. At least from what I can guess. But I will say the game is very pretty. I don't know... Some of it, I'm sort of wondering how they even achieve, you know? I assume some of it helps because, like, you're not really rendering in 3D by the looks of it. Unless there's some stuff that is rendered in 3D that I'm not aware of. But, like, this sort of background here, you kind of see, like, all these jagged edges. All this sort of, like, painted-on kind of backdrops. Like, it makes me go, how did they do that? How did they do something like that? Yeah. So, yeah, I'm just kind of vibing with this game so far. Ooh, very cool. Yeah, we're just kind of jumping around. Finding orbs and running. Rolling around at the speed of sound. GRIS, as composed by Crush 40. Gosh, can you imagine that? Hey, I did a cool thing. Alright, I can't cheat see it. What's going on over here? I'm not sure. Well, that looks like a thing. Ah. Oh, I can't jump up to that. Huh. Ah, okay. I think I get it. There we go. Hey. So it was a little bit of a race there. Like the other one. I think that's gonna kind of be the trend. It's gonna be... You need to activate this thing, and you gotta move fast enough before, it becomes basically unavailable to you. Can I not jump up to there, though? Seems a little bit like a problem. Oh. Okay, okay. I think I get... No? No. Okay. That's a hard no. I do think I get what the game wants me to do, though. It's just kind of a matter of doing it. Just a matter of doing it. Now. And jump. There we go. Hey. Look at me go. All right. Bonk. Hey, it's a thing. It's one of those collectible things. Whee! Alright, so we got the collectible thing. So I guess that's cool. And I guess there's no real way to get up there from over here. Unless there is, and I'm kind of missing it. Do kind of want to check over here, though. What secrets hide over here? A rock, apparently. Giant rock. Oh, hello. Hello, friend. May I get on top of you? Oh yeah, it is very... there is definitely a vibe with this game that I think is pretty cool. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh my goodness, I thought that would help me. I didn't know it would cause you so many problems. Good sir, I'm sorry. Oh, are you gonna move? Oh, well, thank you. I mean, I thought what I did to you there was kind of rude, but I guess it wasn't? Was he like... Did he want the bigger rock? I don't know. Maybe that's these dudes' goals. To be bigger rocks. Yeah. Okay, I don't think there's anything else for me here. Yeah, this has been very comfy so far. Oh crap. Oh no. That's fine. Oh no, that's not fine. Go. Okay, I kind of want to jump here. Hey, look at that. Now we have a pathway where we must go. Ooh. This giant windmill. Interesting. I cannot complete it. I wonder why that is. Okay, there must be something we can put on it to help weigh it down. Okay, so that's an edge, for sure. Do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Oh, okay. Oh. See. I see what you're laying down, game. Look at me go. Oh, I get it now. Ta-da! Yay! Wait, are we floating? Oh. It's less a windmill, more of a propeller, it seems. Huh. That's pretty nifty. We are here. Huh. So we're stumbling on some white rocks now. Interesting. Oh. Huh. Well, give me a second. Ah, okay. You never know with this game. They might be hiding a collectible down here. And I have a bad habit of going for collectibles, so. Hello. Ooh. Now that was really cool. Now we're sliding down tree branches. Wee. Whoa. Whoa. Huh. Okay, don't go right. No. Oh. Oh, it's a tree now. Or at least it's blooming. Well, that's pretty neat. Whoa. You know, I wonder what it'll form in the end. Running on Running on empty. Running on. You know, I was saying earlier, Poyo, about... I was sort of wondering out loud... Oh. Oh dear. That's bad. That's not good. Excuse me. That was quite rude. Anyway, what I was saying was, I was kind of wondering how much inspiration they took from Journey. If you know about Journey at all. Ooh. Oh, this is cool. Okay, that feels like progress. Which is kind of nice, but I'm curious about the collectibles. Wait, unless this way's progress. Dang it, game. You're making me question myself. It hits the comfy and all feels. Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, so this is the edge. I was just going nuts. GRIS woman can restore color and nature to the world, but can she discover why kids love the cinnamony taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch? Ooh. Hello. Alright, no shenanigans like that. Okay. You know, I didn't want to mention anything, but I really like how this game looks with my my overlay. Like there seems to be a bit of synergy, and I think it looks really nice. Oh, hello. Who are you? Hey, get back here. I just got here. Come on. You're killing me, Smalls. Can you imagine a game that looked like this, but like the main character talked in like a thick Brooklyn accent? Hey. Ah, yes, hero, you must restore the world in all its beauty. Yeah, well, why don't you why you back off, man? I got tickets to the Mets game tonight. Come on. This is dumb. Yeah, I'm kind of curious about sort of I get the feeling there's gonna be a collectible. A full Scottish accent? Oh no. Well, that might actually work, in all fairness. It sort of matters. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Is there any collectibles hiding down here? No. Interesting. Okay. Oh crap. Alright, I might have to climb a little higher to, I'm kind of guessing that there's a, collectible up here. I'm not entirely sure. Hey, I'm smart. I am so smart. I am so smart. SMRT. Bonk. Oh, it's a little square apple. Oh, he's eating the little square apple. Whoa. Can I get another one out for him? No? Oh. Oh, okay. I mean, if you want to follow, that's fine. I mean, I don't have a problem with you, you know. Wow. Bonk. Have an apple. Let's try and go get that other apple. There are quite a few apples around here. Bonk. Yeah, have an apple, bud. Yeah. You know, I'm not sure what this accomplishes, but it does feel nice. It does feel like a nice thing to do. Oh, I think he's happy. Hello, friend. Do you like me now? Oh. Yay! I made a friend. Oh. Oh, cool. Whoa! Hello. Is this, where are we? I'm not sure. Oh. Where'd he go? Oh, there's an apple down there. Come on, friend. How are you gonna get out of there? Yeah, I don't want to leave him behind. Oh. Come on. He's like copying me. Alright, so I have to bring this little dude around. Oh, this will be cool. Wow. That's quite a bit of red there. Oh, whoops. Bonk. Don't do. Whoa. I don't know what that did. Oh, I see. Huh. Did I miss anything? I mean, a bunch of stuff, surely, but get up there. Ah, well. I'm sorry, bud. You can't get an apple. We have no way up there. At least I know you can do, like, the cool block thing. That's pretty neat. Have an apple. Oh. Huh. Aha! I see. Yeah, teamwork. Well, he's just rolling. Oh, you okay, bud? Is you okay? That was quite a fall there. Oh, there's an apple over here. Yum. I don't know what this thing is, but they definitely seem like a friend. And that's cool. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I guess... Oh. I'll see you later, bud. At least I hope so. Aw. I'm gonna miss him. Ooh. Oh. Right, I need 2 of the things. Hmm. Interesting. I mean, that's probably important for something. This isn't the way I came in. Because I came in, yeah, through the top there. Looks like we get to look for some things, chat. We get to look for some of these little wispy dudes. Oh, look at these! Look at these little dudes. Oh. You could have warned me about the hole, though. Hello? They waved at me. Oh. Hello? Oh. Hello, friend. Oh, hey! There you are! Hello! Hey, you found one! Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, it puts me back here. Huh. Interesting. I can't go up there. I wonder if this will be like a double jump or something. I doubt it. I don't know. Do you think this game would give me a double jump? Not sure. Oh, they change when I jump. Oh. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, this is a big puzzle, huh? Hmm. Well, it's over here, though. Oh, that's just the way back. Like, actually. Huh. I, did not realize that. Hmm. You know, Hmm. Well, that's kind of a pickle. Oh, I think I get it. I think I get it. Hey, look at that. Alright, alright, alright. Oh, I misjudged there. Oh, I misjudged there too. This is a cool puzzle, by the way. I really dig this. Here we go. Here I come to save the day. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I wasn't really thinking there. I wasn't really thinking there. All right. Let's see where this goes. Give me the power. I have the power. What can I do now? Whoa. Oh, I have a double jump now. Okay. No, I have a... Okay, I have a kind of double jump. I can kind of glide. Oh, whoops. Cool. Ah, okay. Oh, what do you mean I didn't reach it? Curses. Ah, darn. Ah, darn. It might take me a little bit to kind of get the hang of this. Ta-da! Look at that. Whoa! Huh, very cool. Ooh. Secret. Very, very cool. So those red things give me a super jump now. So that's kind of neat. Whee! Whoa. Yeah, I think I've got a bit of the hang of it. It does feel very nice to control. Which I do kind of appreciate. Well, I pressed A. Well, Ah, come on. So I think I have to press A a third time. Or, like, actually, you know, jump on them the first time. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I can't actually go through there. Whee! Anything hiding? Aha! I think you can hide from me now, can you? Now, how do I get out of here? Aha! Very good, very good. Whoosh. Ah, darn. Interesting. So I see the pattern of it. But I'm just kind of wondering how to approach it. Because we're not going the way we did down there. We're going sort of the opposite direction. I'm still trying to kind of figure this one out. Aha! Oh no! Okay. So maybe not that exactly. But I think I have something. I think I have something. Aha! Look at that. It's like magic. Whoosh. Whoa. Look at all these things. Wow. Huh. Whoa. Hello. You seem to be quite upset, statue. Oh. Oh my. Huh. Whoosh. Hello, butterfly friends. What's going on up here? Ooh, oh. Oh. Oh dear. Hi. It's a pleasure to meet you. Oh, ow. Okay, Alright, I get the feeling I should be running from it. This seems... Oh, this seems like a bad thing to be near. Take that. Oh, shoot. Is that the best you got? Take that, bird. Crazy bird shadow. Oh, dear. I mean, that works. I have no complaints about that. No, sir. Oh. Whoosh. Whee! Oh, that just makes you slide off, huh? Wait, no. What was that? Hey. You're trying to hide one of them collectible orbs over there. Hey. Hey. Oh, I see. Wait, no, I don't see. How am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I am smart. Wait, no. All right, but that's the idea. I found the concept. See, the problem is that I guess I have to stagger my double jump really hard. Here we go. There we go. Look at that. I did a cool thing. All right. But a zoom. Zoom. No, back off. Oh, I see, I see, I see. Well, thank you, bird, for your assistance. You're a shadowy bird that I'm running away from, but you seem to help me there, so like that's cool. Whoosh. Oh, whoops. Yeah, I wasn't prepared for that one. Oh, shoot. Oh, I get it, I get it, I get it. I think I understand, chat. Whoosh. Ah. Take that, bird. Think you're so tough, Mr. Bird? Well, I have the power of jumping and turning myself into a heavy cube. The joke's on you. Oh, well, off I go. Whoa! Is the bird me? Am I the bird? Whoa. Wow, look at these shades. Holy cow. This is cool. Whoa! Wee! Oh, oh dear. Oh, ho! Oh. I did not like that very much. Oh, so I actually can't get on top of those, pots. At least I don't think I can. Oh. Ah, there we go. Yeah, whoa! I did it. I don't know how I did it, but I did. I achieved something. Ah, thank you for the bridge. What's going on up here? Ooh. Ah. Oh. Ah, another hand. Just what I was looking for. You seem to not have eyes, though. That may be a problem. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that's pretty. And it's raining. Huh. It seems to be raining. I wonder what that's about. Maybe it's because we lost that bird. Oh, there's water now. Okay, okay. So there's woods and there's water. Whoop. Oh. Oh, that's pretty nifty. That's pretty cool. Hold on. Wee. What's going on? And I say, hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I say, hey. What's going on? Oh, shoot. I missed that. I'm gonna have to go back. Did you try? Oh my God, do a try. Try all the time. In this institution. And he prays. Oh my God, do a pray. Ah. Oh shoot, I'm not gonna reach that. Oh, but I want to reach it so bad. But I want to reach that collectible so bad. Whoosh. Oh, I missed the butterfly. See, I think it's because I'm worried about overshooting it, I think that's my biggest concern. Ah, I did it too late. I did it too late, chat. I'm gonna give it probably one more go. Before, well, I say one more go, but... if anybody's been in my stream since, like, ever, you know what I mean when I say one more go. Because it sometimes kind of evolves into 2 or 3 more goes. Because it's like, oh, I want that to be my last attempt, but I wasn't really happy with that one. You know. It's one of my character flaws. No! Oh, dang it. Yeah, I really want to get that collectible. I don't think they're, like, I don't know, important? You know what I mean? Like, I think they're there to just kind of collect and be, like, a collectible. Unless it unlocks something. But I'm not really sure what that would be. You know what I mean? Like... oh, shoot. Oh. Boo. Boo. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Alright, that was the best I could do, chat. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get up there. Maybe it's just me. It definitely feels kind of precise in that. Wait a second. Oh, I'm an idiot. Chat, I'm an idiot. I think I just realized what I have to do. Or at least, maybe I realized what to do. I was going about it all wrong. I was thinking about it all wrong. See, I thought what you had to do is do some fancy flying, you know? Where you had to time your glide just right to get in. But I don't think that's the case at all, in fact. Now that I just kind of think about it for more than 5 seconds. So I think the goal... is to end up here. Oh! Wow. That took me a concerningly long amount of time to figure that out. But we got the collectible. I've succeeded. And you try... oh, this is the dead end from before. Oh. Huh. Yeah, because there was no water here before. Now there is. Whoa! That's cool. Wow, that's pretty. So we restored, like, light and stuff. We restored water. That's cool. Water's cool. I like water. I still haven't figured out what this is gonna kind of turn into. I do remember a turtle passage. No, not that way. Maybe over here? Whoosh. Oh, okay, so that leads to the roof. That's kind of nice. Wait, where did this way go? Oh, okay, this is where I came down from the place where we found all those plants. Yeah. Okay, I can't really fly over there. Which is odd. Alright, maybe I'm mistiming my, my glides again. Yeah, there's no... I don't think there's a way I can get over there. But I definitely remember a turtle. Yeah, that's the tree. But I can't think of where that turtle was. Ah, there it was. I knew I could find it. I remember you, turtle. I remember you well. Whoa. Oh, we're definitely underground now. It's hanging out down here. Hello, friends. Ah. Bonk. Oh, maybe I should have thought about that when I was up there. I wonder, does the block just cause me to sink, or is it momentum based as well? Also, that water is upside down, which I don't think that's how water works. I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not a scientist. Nice. Whoa. Okay, so it is momentum based. So it's not like you sink like a stone. It's based on, you know, how far up you're falling. So if I come up here... Oh. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was not expecting the mirror-verse. But that's still pretty cool. Whoa. Whoa, look at that thing. Wow. I want to touch it. That's pretty neat. Ooh. Ah, mushroom platforming. I'm quite a fan. This is gonna sound bad, but you know what I'm reminded of? I am reminded of vanilla wafers. Don't ask me why, chat. I'm just reminded of vanilla wafers right now. Because they're quite good. Whoa! Huh. We seem to be in some sort of underground, like, lake area. Some sort. Oh, that's what I should have done. I should have jumped and then used my little block thing. That's what I should have done. Ah, darn. Alright, I get the idea. Hey, look at that. Off we go. Whoosh. Bonk. Alright, fair enough. I need to get to the little glowy dudes. These seem to be some sort of crystal. Wait, why can I not? Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh, I see. I get it. Probably. Darn. Alright, so I can't have two of them, I guess. Or at least I can't be moving while I'm doing it. Does this work? Oh, yeah, it kind of does. In sort of an offhanded kind of way. I dig it. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. Do 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 do. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Turn me into ice. Thank you. Oh. Wait, what? Hmm. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I get it now. I get it. I understand. It took me a moment, but I got to it. Also, I cannot. All right, so it is a bit of a timer. So I have to be a little quicker, chat. But I think I know what I gotta do. Hey, hey! Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that big brain. Oh man, my brain's gonna get so wrinkly. Ding dong. Room service. Ooh. Oh, I can dive now. Well, I guess that was coming, I guess. You know, like... Should have figured something like this would kind of pop its head in and hang out, have a few drinks. Wow. Do 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 do. Oh, I can't. I gotta be careful. I can't use that melody, chat. Disney will get angry at me, chat. You don't want Disney angry at you. Oh, look at you. Hello. Hello, friend. My, you're a big fish. Oh. Hey, get back here. Hey, get back here. Hey. Hey. Hey, you. Oh. You seem to have hit the bottom. Or not? Oh, I need to find 4. Ah, okay. Oh, I see. Ooh. Now this is cool. I know I've said that a lot this stream, but the game has a lot of cool stuff about it, chat. Can't deny. Wait, how am I supposed to... Ah, just barely made it, but I made it. Thank you. How to get out of here. All right, so that's one down. Just need 3 more, chat. Yeah, I'm kind of starting on these left side ones, and then I'll go to the right. Boop. Ooh. What mysteries lie within the underwater cavern? Wait, why are you along? Ooh, oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm not sure how to get to you. Oh, okay. Don't mind me, I just didn't understand what I was doing. Oh, wait, what? Okay, I should have done that a bit smarter. Is what that's telling me. Ta-da! Look at that. Now to just, bucket. Okay, we just need 2 more. We'll be solid. Just 2 more, chat. You think about going up there. I'm sorry, chat. I keep remembering Under the Sea. Okay. Oh. Interesting. Alright. I cannot reach that high, and it's right there. Wonder how I get to that. Ah. Can't seem to figure this one out. It's clearly that's one of the things we need. Unless... Oh. Okay. I think I might get it. I think I might understand what the game is trying to tell me. Or I don't. I mean, both are quite possible, if I'm being honest. Alright, so I can't go through there. So I come up here. And there's an area up there. So I come over here. And there's this thing up there, which I can't seem to really reach. Which is a problem. I mean, there has to be a way to reach that, yeah? What? What's the point of that? What's the point of this passage, then? Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of odd. That is kind of odd. What I do want to do is head up here. Dang. All right. I get the concept. See, I gotta line up with it, and that's kind of the problem that I'm having. Ah, I got it. Joke's on you, undersea thing. What do I need? Oh, I just need one more. So it is literally the one over here. I haven't figured out how to get that one over there. Does it go down? Oh dear, it is quite dark down here. Yeah, I can't see nothing down there. So let's maybe go back up here. And see... There is something of note. Yeah, I don't know what the game wants from me here. Oh. 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 I'm an idiot. Okay. I have to use the upper part to guide myself through the lower bit, I guess. The problem is that I can't get to that upper part. It kind of bugs me. Because I kind of wish I could, but I just straight up can't go up there. It might have been something I missed, honestly. I mean, if I were to make any guess. Here you go. Hello. It's a turtle. Let's go follow that turtle. Hello, Mr. Turtle. Are you going to guide me through the darkness? I guess you are. Whoa. Well, thank you, Mr. Turtle. Oh. Where am I? Oh. Alright, I have to find my way around. Whoa. She's a giant lady. Interesting entranceway there. Not what I was expecting, no. I shall restore life to this place. Oh, her eyes opened. Whoa. Whoa. That was really cool. Just holding Bidu. Oh. Did I do something bad? Sorry. Oh, no. Oh, no! That's, not a good sign. Ah. Oh, it's that bird again. Curses. I thought I got rid of you before. Oh, you turned into an eel. Oh. Oh, dear. Oh. Am I controlling? Oh, oh, yeah, I am. Please, leave me alone, Mr. Eel. Oh, jeez. Back off. Back off. Oh, jeez. Oh, dear. Come on, me. I don't want to get caught by the eels. Oh my goodness, there's a ton of them now. I do not wish to be caught by these eels. No. Huh? Where am I? Huh. Hello, jellyfish friends. Are we going to do the jellyfish rock together? Or whatever that song is called? I can't remember what it's called. It's like do 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 do. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I feel stuff rumbling. They're definitely still out there. I don't know how I ended up here though. Do 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 do. Oh my goodness! Oh, that was. I wasn't expecting that. I'll be real. Eel jump scare chat. Oh. keep going. Keep going. Avoid the eel. Come on, come on. You can do it, GRIS lady. Come on. Come on. Uh-oh. I did not wish to be eaten. I did not wish... Oh! The turtle! I was saved by the turtle once again. Thank you, turtle friend. I appreciate your assistance. Whoa. 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 Thank you, Mr. Turtle. I appreciate that. How could I ever repay the turtle? Maybe I'll get him a pizza one of these days. Turtles like pizza, yeah? Oh, hello. Get up there. Wee! Ooh. Very pretty, yes. Well, wonder. I'm just kind of curious, chat. Don't mind me. All right, I'm not gonna try that. Oh. Ah, it's one of these. Interesting. Gonna be one of those, now you see it, now you don't sort of puzzles. Oh. Wait, whoa, wait. Hold on, let's think about this. Turn back on light. Ah. Look at that. I'm all sorts of smart. Whee! All right. Wait, hold on. Hold on. I'm kind of curious about this over here. Oh, is this just a way... Oh, okay. It's just a way to get back there. Okay. I wasn't sure there what that was about. Whoosh. Okay, I can't go that way. I can't go that way either. Oh, there's a... Right, there's a... One of these. A waterfall. Sorts. Slide. Ah. Look at that. Who said I needed light to see in the dark? Alright, we're here. Ooh. Whoosh. Gosh. It is very satisfying to move around in this game. Like, actually. It just feels so nice. Whoa, hold on. Oh, yeah, we're back to the start. Or we're back to the hub. Did I do good? Did I do a good tree? Oh. Oh. Wait. Hold on. I want to check out what that's all about. Up there. Oh, this is rebuilt. I didn't even realize that. Wow. Huh. Ooh. Another level. Let's go. Ooh. Hello. You are quite bright, good sir. Oh, I see. You reveal that which is hidden. How nice. Oh. Whoosh. 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 Whoa. Hmm. Oh, that's cool. Or some probably timed as well. Oh yeah, I can see it fading. Whoosh. I kind of want to see what's over here, though. Wait, no, I probably shouldn't have done that. No. Whoosh. Yeah, I kind of want to see what the red ones lead to. Of course, I feel like the goal is to go up, so I'm not really sure. Oh shoot. Uh-oh. I screwed up, but that's okay. I'll be honest, I do not wish to fall here. I do not wish to fall because I feel like the climb up will be pretty substantial. Whoa. Nice. Okay, so I was kind of right. I did want to check out that red thing. Because it had the collectible that I look for. Bonk. Whoosh. Whoosh. Ooh. Oh, I see. Aha! More collectible. I can't help it, chat. My craving for collectibles is too strong. Chat, have you ever played a game where you feel like you had to collect everything? For no like real rational reason, just like this craving to like, oh man, I really want to collect all that stuff. Oh, whoops. Because I've definitely been there, you know? Like, it's one of my worst habits, I think. I just really like collecting collectibles. So I wonder what's over here. If you don't mind me looking over here, Mr. Why? Oh. Bonk. Whoosh. Hold on. Come with me. I need your assistance. Ooh. Where could this lead? On top of here. Over here. You know, I don't really understand the point of that. But that's okay. Oh, because I'm an idiot. Okay. That's okay. I did have to actually go this way. Because I can't reach the red butterflies up there without it. Whoosh. So I did actually need, this dude. There we go. Look at that. Whoa. Alright, I need two. Need two of the little orbs. Alright, so I think this is our exit from this little area. So if we go up here... Whoa. Okay, we found something at least. Can I go this way? No, I cannot. I cannot go that way. But I do see where it is, though. I do see it. Odd. I'm kind of interested in checking it out, though. Oh, whoops. Do. Whoosh. Oh. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. Hmm. Oh. That's pretty cool. Dang. That one's kind of tough to nail. That one's kind of enough to tail. Dang. Yeah, the line is at a place where it makes that jump a little awkward. There we go. It only took me a few tries. Ooh. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure if I'm going the right way. Ah, shoot. Well, no, that works out. Actually. Hey, I got it. Well, that's one. Which is weird, because I could have swore that that one of the orbs was over here. Unless that was the orb that I got. But it didn't really feel like it. I mean, unless it totally was. Let's just leave it. Can I slide down these stairs? No? Okay. For a moment, I was wondering. For a moment there, I was curious. Yep, I still need one more. Oh, and there's peacocks, too. Wow. You know, I honestly can't imagine the amount of work. Just sheer amount of work to design all of this. Like, the puzzle stuff is pretty, like, straightforward. Like, it has some really neat sort of elements, and they're really, really cool. But, like, I feel like everything is kind of made a lot more difficult when you have art style this kind of defined. If that makes sense. Like something this, you know, nuts. Artistically. Am I going nuts? Where am I going? Where am I going, actually? Okay, I think this is for later. I think that's for when I actually get the thing. So I was right. I was right in thinking that we didn't get an orb over there. Or at least I think I was. And if not, then it has to either clearly be down through the water or like somewhere else that I'm not really picking up on. Yeah, I remember this. Oh yeah, it's still there. How do I get up to it? Alright, instead of going that way, why don't we go this... or not? Wait, how do I even get over there? What? Wait, no, don't go that way. Oh, that's just an easy exit. So, okay. You're over there. I can't go through here. I don't want to go through there. So I float up. So I float up here. And I hop up on here. Then I climb a bit. I'm legitimately lost. I don't know how, I don't know how you're supposed to get that orb. I'm sure that there is a way, but I've yet to discover it. I've yet to discover how to get to it. Of course, it means I have to do this jump again in order to sort of get back. Wait, where's this go? Oh, well, I found that at least. I found that at least. I found a collectible. It's all right now, chat. You see, I found a collectible. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have to go through this area again because I ended up here. I don't know where I'm going. Yeah, that opens up and leads me down here. Yeah, there's totally an orb over there, but I'm not able to get to it. And I feel like there is a way to get to it. I just haven't grasped how. Like, yeah, like it's right there. I think I definitely have to go around. I just haven't really figured out how to do that. Because, like, you can't use the red things to go around. That's the thing. I can't use those the red thing up here because it just knocks me into, like, the upside down world. I don't really want to go and do that. Yeah, and it just slides me off. Okay, I need to go somewhere else, I think. Either I need to go somewhere else or there's something that I'm seriously missing. And I'm not sure which it is yet. Yeah, this just leads back down. So clearly there's something. I'm just not sure what. Yeah, it definitely feels like that I should come back here later, maybe. Because, like, I don't really have a grasp of what that area wants from me. I guess that'd be cool, but like I can really get up there. And then we have this underwater part that makes no sense to me. Like, I see that there. I just can't physically, like, reach it. Unless there is a way to reach it. Like, I see a little water feature over there. But I can't go down to it. Unless I can... Yeah, I don't think that works. I don't think that works. So I think my other option is to go right. But we looked around right, and I didn't really see anything, really. Hello, peacocks. You're quite loud birds. I hope you are aware of this. Hmm. Alright, what's going on over here? See, right, I can't go through that. Oh. Oh. Woo! Oh, whoops. All right. Whoosh. Hey, look at that. This looks like progress. This looks like progress, chat. Whoosh. To the upside down. What's going on over here? Ooh. Whoosh. Whoosh. Wow. How fancy. This is super neat. Like, actually, this is really, really cool. Oh, okay. Ah, I can reach it. I got close, though. Oh, I see what I have to do. It's just a matter of doing it. I see what I have to do, chat. I understand. Shoot. That wasn't the worst recovery, though. Dang it. Alright. Hey, look at that. Just what I needed. Oh, hey, cool. Very cool indeed. Very cool. Now we just need to light it up. Circle. Oh. I don't know what that does. Oh, that's what that does. Whoa. I dig that. That's pretty sick. I'm not sure how to climb up this. Aha! This is me being smart. Whoa. Wow. wait, no. No! Dang it. Am I missing one? Oh, I need a few. Oh, I need a few. Oh. Well, time to go on a little adventure. See, what exactly I'm missing. Oh. Duh. Oh, duh. Oh, wait, no, we have this over here. Whee! Hmm. Yeah, I wonder how I'm supposed to get up there. Aha! Thank you, Light. I appreciate it. Whoosh. I mean, that's something, I guess. Ooh. Okay. All right. Huh. Oh, very cool. Thank you for the little gift. Ah, cool. All right, I just need to go up here. Bugs, what do you unveil? Yeah, I think it's disappearing on me, which is not good. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Ah, there we go. Whew. That was a little close there, Chad. That made me a little nervous. Oh. Okay, cool. Aha! Power of the voice. Oh. Oh, they're platforms. I get it now. Nice. Alright, alright. I get it now. Alright. What's going on over here? Something good? Whoa! So we got 2 of them now. Or we got 2 more. I think we have 2 left that we need to get. Which is probably on the other side there. At least I would think. Oh, is this, Yeah, it is. Okay. 1, 2... I think I have 5? I have 4. So I do need 2 more. Which I'm assuming is going to be over this direction. Oh, I did not reach that. That's okay, because we have this. Whoosh. How am I supposed to reach you, then? Lame. Ah, game. I gotta hide something in plain view like this. Why must you do this to me? Well, I do see that. It's just a matter of getting up there. I wonder what I'm supposed to do. Because I can't go onto those pillars at all. So there has to be some sort of way to reach it. Unless I have to use them over here somehow. I mean, I do see something. But I think you only get that once you unlock the flowers. Unless there's a way around. But I cannot seem to get through there. So, All right, why don't we go back? Why don't we go back to the water tree? We'll take a look. We'll take a look around. So we're back up here. And I don't really know Oh, wait, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Or I'm not. For a moment, I was like, oh, why don't I just mess with this plant? Oh, no, no. Not how those plants work. Sadly. Okay, and hitting the lamp doesn't do anything. Clearly, it's something that direction. Just haven't figured it out yet. We have to do something to these plants? Oh! Oh, can I do... Oh! I was not expecting that. I was I was not expecting a giant robot spider. Come on, giant robot spider. I need your assistance. I need the use of your height so that I may help out these flowers. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Spider. Huh. So we're over here now. Neat. Neat, neat, neat. Neat, neat, neat. Go. Oh. Oh, hey. It's a scarab looking thing. Yeah, let me up. Huh. Alright. I just have to get on it over here. Jump. Jumpy jump. Oh. 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 I see. See the solution in front of my eyes. Yeah, I gotta be careful not to go on the other edge there. Whoosh. Aha, another one. Wouldn't it be embarrassing if I actually, like, missed it? Like, I jumped to go get it, and I missed it, and then I fell. And then I had to do the whole thing again? That would be... That would probably be miserable, I must say. But I think we have all of them that we need. So I guess that's kind of nice. Whoosh. Whoosh. So I think we can just kind of go. Yeah, yeah. I think we can go unlock the thing now. Or make the bridge, or whatever it's supposed to be. Whoosh. At least I hope so. I mean, if I don't, then... Hey! Up we go. Oh. What's going on up here? It seems like some sort of equilibrium kind of place. Ooh. Oh. 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 Oh, that's cool. Just have to get up there now. Okay. Now, aha! I see the solution. Sing! Ooh. Well, here we go. The darkness. Oh, it's the eel bird dude. Oh, I better go. Hello. Oh, you don't seem very happy. Oh. 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 Okay, that was quite rude. I worked very hard for that. No, don't eat me. I do not wish to be devoured. Yeah, I should avoid the rocks, most likely. I cannot sing. I cannot jump. Ah, it's the face. Fingers. Huh. Where am I? Well, this doesn't seem like a good place to be. I won't lie. Things seem a little topsy-turvy here. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is like the beginning. Curse you, darkness. Come on. Oh. Oh. Oh, some of it got in my nose. Ugh. Ooh. Whoa. Whoa. Thank you, statue lady. That was... Holy cow. I feel like I need a moment. Holy cow. That was so beautiful. Like, actually, it's... Like... Man. I don't know. I don't really know what to say to that. That's just... I think it just... I feel like it kind of speaks for itself, in a way. Whoa. Where am I going? The statue is restored, the inky darkness stuff is gone, now I ascend into the clouds. Oh, and that's it. So that was GRIS. Wow. Gosh, what a beautiful game. Like, this is, I think, like, I'm not just impressed about how the game looks, I'm impressed at the fact that it looks like that and still isn't super, like, wonky gameplay-wise or visually-wise. Like, the fact that it looks like that and still plays really well is super impressive. And I think the team over at Nomura should be really, really, like, proud of what they did. I think this game won an award for something, and I can't really think of what. Like, yeah, the game's super, you know, game feels really good to play. I've been playing with controller, so I can't really speak for keyboard and mouse, but, you know, with controller it feels really, really good. It has that nice sort of... It has that thing that I like about jumps, about good jumps, where it has a level of, it does have sort of good, you know, it's controllable, it has good height, it has good distance, but it doesn't feel floaty and like unwieldy. It took me a minute to figure out the glide, but you know, once I figured it out, it was pretty straightforward. You know. Wow. That's a cool game. And this game is relatively cheap as well, and tends to go on sale a bit. So I'd say if you want to try this game out, if you like, you know, platformers, if you like puzzle platformers, I guess, go check it out. Like, just like get it if you like sort of games that visually look really good too. It's like, you know, because I feel like this is sort of the thing that you should encourage in a way, not just sort of like just really not just like really pretty art direction, but like art direction with what feels like a very clear direction, you know, like a very clear vision in mind. Like, I think that's sort of how to go about it. Like, that sort of game is something that should really be kind of encouraged, and the way you encourage that is by buying it. Like, you know what I mean? If you want to encourage games like this, go buy them. It's cool when you go buy games like this. And it was made in Unity. All you people out there that want to talk shit about Unity. This game was made in Unity. Special thanks to our families and friends for their patience and support. We could have never done it without you. Through that. Shout out to families and friends. Man, I was not expecting to be done with this game, you know, in like a single stream though. Thanks for playing. Oh, thank you for making it. Like straight up. Wowzers. Big and bright. You can now load previous chapters and visit the gallery at the extras menu. Ooh, I kind of want to do that. Oh, and it's all colorful now, too. Oh, look at that, chat. It's all colorful now. Gallery. Oh, this must be concept art. Yeah, this must be concept art that people were doing. Well, how'd they get that starry effect? Oh yeah, these are definitely roughs. Wow. Oh, that's really cool. That definitely screams Journey to me. I know I've been saying that a lot, but like that's sort of a... You know what? That should be a game I should play at some point. I should play Journey at some point. I feel like that's something I should be doing. Wow. Yeah, this must be sort of Yeah, this is definitely concepts. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a concept for the one water level. The concept for the lady. For Lady Gris. Oh, those are okay. So those are probably some sort of tests of like what color hair, what color outfit, like what should we go? Like this is sort of costume and stuff like that. Oh well, concepts for the little dudes. For those dudes that like dapples and waved hi to me. Admittedly, I will admit, chat, I cannot read Spanish, so I'm not really sure what that says. Papalones, Teles, Indiuven, Santuan? I probably butchered that a lot, but, you know, I tried. Oh, yeah, the concept for the little walkie thing? Oh, yeah, this is straight up, level layout. Like, yeah, so they basically... Oh! Oh, this is the level layout for, like, most of the game? Or, like, all the game? Or something like that? Yeah, because you can see, like, the water level, and you can see the underground level there. And you can see the hub, and the little desert area, and how... Oh, man. The tower there where we fought that bird. Okay. So, I'm really glad I played this. I'm really glad I got it, and I'm glad that I played it. Not even just streamed it. I'm just glad that I played it. Like, that's how, like, super pumped I am about this game. Yeah, I say if you want to go get it yourself, go get it. Like, go buy it. Seriously. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. This was really cool. Yeah, okay. But yeah, without further ado, I am gonna roll it over now to the aftermath. So what did we learn today? We learned that if you know that you should buy games with really strong, really good-looking art direction, or at least very, you know, yeah, good art direction. We also learned that that a good jump in a platformer is one that that has good height, distance, but not too floaty, has a decent bit of weight to it. We also learned that that upside down worlds can throw you for a loop, especially if it's required for platforming, I guess. Anyway, thank you for coming out to the Uncle Bandit stream. If you enjoyed streams like this, don't be afraid to leave a follow. If you want to help support the stream, you can also sub and donate. Those things really help me out. If you want to check out any old playthroughs or keep up with any current playthroughs, you can head over to the Uncle Bandit stream archive over on youtube.com. And if you want to keep up with any stream updates like playthrough announcements, or just want to see what I'm up to, you can check me out on Twitter at Uncle_Bandit. This has been it from me. This has been it for GRIS. And I hope to see you all next time.